What's up everyone, today we are back again with another video. We're gonna try to get a bit more consistent with the uploads, but yeah, anyway. This is a video that really needs to be made because Manchester United is in a big mess. Like, that's the least I can say. They have been barely drawing sides like Newcastle and literally losing to Wolves. As a United fan myself, it's an absolute disgrace, so we need to bring attention to these 5 things. Also, YouTube hasn't been really pushing out my videos to more people, so make sure to hit that like button to help out the channel. If we can smash 30 likes on this video, that would literally make my day, so hit it. Also hit that other button, the subscribe button, so you get more videos recommended from me. Anyways, that was a lot of talk, let's get into the video. Number 5. Our midfield is an utter disgrace. I feel like everyone kind of knows this, but I still wanted to touch upon it. So United are currently playing in a 4-2-2-2 system under interim manager Ralf Rangnick, and our double pivot ahead of the defensive line is basically invisible. Most often we have McTominay starting that position, usually accompanied by Fred or Matic, and it's an absolute disgrace. McTominay literally stands there whenever the opposition attacks and has 0 defensive skills. This can be backed up by his FBref stats, which show that he's in the 13th percentile for pressures and the 43rd percentile for tackles, compared to other midfielders in Europe's top 5 leagues. So basically, he's like a non-moving stick on the field. How does someone like this start in literally every single game? And I haven't even talked about Matic because he's even worse, being in the 12th percentile for pressures and in the 33rd percentile for tackles. However, Fred is much better in those 2 metrics, as you can see, but is awful in dribbles and progressive work, being in the 45th percentile for progressive carries. So you get the point, our midfield players are not good. I know sometimes they can make some good plays like McTominay against Burnley, but overall they are not good enough. These players should not be playing at Man United, so United need to sign a new central midfielder in January. Number 4, we don't keep our defensive line organized. One of the most important things when it comes to a structured football side like Chelsea is their defensive line moves together and keeps an organized shape. With United playing with a back 4, we often have Dalot roaming up top, Varane sitting deep, Maguire not knowing what to do, and Telles just trying to block the cross. Man United's defensive line is all over the place and every United fan knows it, but for some reason they just can't practice that at training. If United want any type of success, it is crucial that United get that sorted out. For example, the goal that Newcastle scored against United just recently was a great example of how unorganized our backline was. If we would have just kept our defensive shape, then maybe we wouldn't have conceded that goal. Number 3, we can't connect the ball in the final third. So even if we do progress the ball to the final third and someone in the final third receives it, we often lose the ball. This is also where I feel the trend about Ronaldo comes from, that he doesn't capitalize on his chances. Well, it's because most often Ronaldo is the only one up top. United's other players are lacking to get up front or in the wrong position at the wrong time. For example, in Man United's game against Wolves, Ronaldo had a breakaway chance, but the only issue was that he was the only one up top. No one was there to help him, and so he takes the best shot he can and misses. If someone else was there, then there would have been a much higher chance that someone would tap it in, or Ronaldo would have just played the ball to someone else. Number 2, David De Gea saves the day way too many times. This one also connects back to number 4, where I talk about the fact that our defensive line is out of whack, which is why United need to put so much pressure on De Gea. A keeper shouldn't really touch the ball as much as De Gea does, because the defenders should be clearing up a big portion of those shots. Finally, number 1, United are not giving Donny Van De Beek a chance. Donny Van De Beek is another player that Manchester United can use as a midfielder. Why does he basically never start? For some reason, Matic starts much more than Donny, and McTominay with Fred start like all of the time. But Van De Beek never gets the chance, even though he's better than Matic for sure. It's a weird situation at United when all of the fans understand that Van De Beek should be given the chance, but for some reason Man United just don't get it. Maybe it's someone's agenda, or maybe someone is in love with the Mick-Fred partnership. I don't know, but it's ridiculous. Manchester United needs good ownership, so maybe then they can actually make correct decisions on the pitch, because at this point I feel like Ralf Rangnick is not the one making the decisions. Who literally starts Matic for 2 games in a row? I know I'm kind of rambling on here, but it's because I'm a United fan and it really pisses me off that we are in this position and that United is literally falling straight through a ditch. But anyways, these are 5 things terribly wrong with Manchester United. If you watch United games, then you probably already knew all of these, but I just wanted to talk about it because the club is literally going through some of the worst performances of all time. Anyways, if this video can smash 30 likes, that would be awesome. Make sure you guys stay safe, and I'll catch you in a bit.
Josh, don't do that shit. Nah, boots broom on Miley. When I pop out like a